Yeah, so those are my tea things for you today. One, get out of your space, get a little creativity in your space. And two, consider the fact that this leaf you asked for is headed your way. All you gotta do is catch it. Hey guys, this is Andrea with ADS, here to bring you the very best in marketing and branding tips as well as business tips for those of you who are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, personal branders, and all of that. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And I'm out here in a different place today. This is one of the places I love to come just to chill, relax, clear my mind, get a little creativity juice going. And while I was out here, first of all, it's just a gorgeous day, even though it's overcast. It's fall. Don't you love it? I love it. And, so I'm out here, and of course, finally the leaves are starting to change in Atlanta. Great. And I'm walking through a spot that's really almost magical because the leaves are falling, literally falling. It's fall, which is so nice, so it almost gives you like a kid-like moment, like, oh, yay. And you remember when you were a kid and you like try to catch the leaves as they were falling, they're spinning around. It's kind of hard to catch a leaf. So I tried to do that today, and I saw some leaves falling, and it just hit a message that I wanted to share with you. And that message is about entrepreneurship, of course, because if you're on this channel, it's because you are in that space or thinking about being in this space of entrepreneurship and small business. And leaves were falling, and I caught myself saying, God, and insert whatever you believe, universe, all that works. Wouldn't it be so cool if I could catch that leaf? And, as I was watching it, kind of fall down towards me, and I kind of reached out my hand to get it. I didn't really try, it was just out of my grasp. I didn't quite get it. And in that instant, the message came to me that you didn't really try. And I think a lot of times when people approach entrepreneurship, they look at it and they're like, that's cool, and I can be a business owner, I can have a business, such and such is doing it, so and so is doing it, why can't I do it? I think people think that. And then, and they get in their head the kind of business that they want to have and how much money it's going to make, and it's going to allow them to quit their jobs, blah, blah, blah. And really when it comes down to it, I think the effort lacks somewhere, and we're a culture of hustle and grind, right? Rise and grind, team no sleep, all of that. But I think at the end of the day, many people I come across, and I'm going to put myself in this bucket because sometimes I can catch myself in this mode as well, where we're putting in minimal effort and expecting maximum results, and when we don't get those results, we prefer to blame something else. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna make you stay right here. I just wanted you to see this beautiful idyllic scene. Catching this leaf is big because it means you went for it. God gave the opportunity, the universe gave you the opportunity because you asked for it. And if you believe in the idea of, putting out, and that the universe will give you what you ask for when you're ready, right? When you're ready. And people say, be careful what you ask for. The opportunities come to us and they're there. It's up to us to put in the effort to catch it, right? All right, so I'm back from the river. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. That was super fun for me, just to take you a little bit onto my space and where I like to hang out. So to finish the conversation we were really talking about effort and how, if you put it out there, you ask the universe and you tell the universe, God, whomever you believe in again, sincerely and fervently, this is what you want for your life. And it gives it to you. You're given the opportunity. It's that leaf that's falling. It's right there in your face. It's there for you to catch it, and we just kind of go for it. We kind of don't. And why? This is so pertinent because, in the next few days, I will be down in Charleston chatting about The power of the fearless ask. And I think part of what's in all of this is our own fear. We're actually afraid of getting the very thing we say we want. We're afraid of getting it. And why? Like it's a self-sabotaging thing that we do to ourselves. We say we want it. In our head, we know we want it. In our hearts, we feel we want it. And for whatever reason, we don't have the time for it. Oh, I'm not done learning about it. I got to learn everything in the world about it first before I even try. And so there's so many things that we do to self-sabotage this stuff. We do it. And whether we like to admit it or not, we do. I was just talking to someone the other day about, they're trying to start up their own personal brand. So they're a professional, they're an expert in their own field, and they're needing to get a website up, and they need some kind of work on their social media presence. We're talking about their competition, all of that, all the things we talk about in Authentic Marketing Magic, the ebook that is free to you right now through the end of the year, I believe is how long it'll be free for you. Otherwise, it'll be available. It's available now for a nominal fee on Amazon. I'm still offering it to you for free. But everything in that book, Authentic Marketing Magic, we're talking about now, even with my own clients, I'm talking to them about this. And again, I'm Andrea with the ADS agency in the marketing and branding space. And so in talking to people about their personal brand, where should they go? How should they start? One of the number one things we discuss amongst competition, amongst messaging, what's the personality of our brand that we want to put out there? All of that, where we position ourselves and how. Amidst all of that, one of the number one things that comes up is your email list. Email lists are so golden, and we'll do a video on this very soon because this is an important part of every company and personal brand strategy is your email list. And so I was talking to this individual, and he was just like, he's not feeling it. He is not feeling the email list. He's like, no, we talked about it for a minute, and ultimately he just broke down. He was like, this is not what I want to do. This is not fun for me. I know it. I get it. I get it. It's not fun. It's not fun for you. I get it. An email lists are work. You have to call the very first time you're trying to do it and invite people, in your circles, in your professional circles, in your family who should be appropriate, your friends that you want to know about what you're doing in this personal branding space. The first time you invite people in that world, you gotta really go through that list. And because there's going to be people that should not be on that list, that you don't want to get that information, and so you got to really go down through line item by line item. If you got 800 emails to start with, better start cranking, And I get it. I really do. It's hard. So he was like, let's talk about the fun stuff. I want to talk about my content, and, I got a great voice, and I can do podcasts, and, I'm interested in video. I'm open to that. He wants to be all in the fun world. And I was like, we will do the fun world, and we'll talk about the fun world just so you don't have to talk about all the hard stuff. But I think we talk ourselves out of the hard things because it's so much easier to concentrate on the fun. Everyone wants to concentrate on the fun stuff. And yeah, we're going to spend some time there. But the fun stuff doesn't get out there without the hard stuff like the email list. You got to have the work behind it. And again, about catching that leaf, I should have brought it with me. That's part of that effort. It's part of that effort that's needed to get this stuff done, right? We got to have that effort there. So we're lazy. Honestly, we're lazy. We don't want to do the hard work with in terms of effort, in terms of time dedicated to do stuff like this. And then the other stuff is the self-sabotage, the negative talk. We've done a video about this before, about analysis paralysis, perfectionism paralysis, all the things, I can't tell you how many people I've met who are like, I'm almost ready to push that button. I'm almost there. And they can't do it. They can't bring themselves to do it because they're like, oh, but it's not perfect yet. It's not quite perfect yet. So they're like, let's just pause. Let's go back and learn about this and learn about this. And, I think I got to learn more about XYZ first. You know, let's analyze all the many different options out there before we make a decision and go with one. And, you know, in my world, at some point, all that becomes excuses. There's something in you that doesn't want to push that go button yet. And so that's really what you need to be thinking about. Why? Now I'm talking to you. I mean, I've talked to myself about things like this, because we can come up with all the excuses in the world. Again, it's much more fun to work on the fun things, to think about the more creative side. You know, but somebody's got to deal with the finances. Somebody's got to deal with the email lists, you know, all the backup logistics of it all, the setup, the operations behind it all, the business plan behind it all. You know, those are all the things, you know, not everyone sees as the fun stuff, and you got to do it. I mean, you just do. So that's what I mean by effort. We ask the universe for these wonderful blessings, God, the universe, all that, whatever you believe in. We ask for these wonderful blessings to come our way. I'm ready for it. Bring it. I'm ready. Let's go. And it comes by you and you're like, oh, I missed it. Sorry. And I think it's because, you know, I think it's just because we're so comfortable in our worlds of, oh, such and such needs me. Let me throw on my cape and save the day. So-and-so needs my help over here. You know, it's real important. It's an urgent fire, you know, and so we jump from fire to fire to fire, and never getting back to the things that are actually core important to what we're trying to move the needle on. And it's because it's so much, we just much rather do those things because they're easy to, they make us feel good and they're right there. And it's easy to say that's more important than everything else right now. I got to put out this fire. Had another conversation about that recently too. You know, so again, a lot of this very self-sabotaging behavior. We talk ourselves out of, we make plans. We're great at making plans. We make plans to get this stuff done. And at the end, we know, and we feel like we've articulated our priorities and all of that. And when it comes down to it, our time spent is not reflective of our priorities that we say we have. And 3 months from now, we're sitting right where we were, and we've not moved an inch on where we need to go with our personal branding, with this business idea, with whatever we've got. We want to speak more, whatever it is. We've not moved the needle because we're so content with getting on that hamster wheel and being in that rat race and moving, you know, just like that throughout our day. Then we get home and we're tired and we're like, I'm going to turn the TV on. Say no to TV. Okay, you know, so everybody has the same amount of hours in the day. Every very successful person, every successful business owner, author, speaker, whatever it is that you want to be out there, has the same 24 hours you and I have. And the difference is the discipline. So, you know, I don't care if it's an hour that you carve out in your day and you're dead dog tired when you get home. You're sleepy, you're hungry, you had a rough day, all that. I don't care. You have got to have that discipline to sit down and say, I'm going to sit here for 30 minutes or an hour and work on the thing that I said was the most important. Go back and watch our one thing video with David Patterson. I super love that video. And it was all about the one thing. You know, what's the most important one thing in your life? And it's about knocking out dominoes, right? If you're familiar with that book, every domino represents the most important thing we can do today to get us to our 6-month goal, 3-month goal, 1-month goal, whatever it is, you know, breaking it all the way down to 1 week and all that. Go watch that video. That was a good one. So that's just a little expounding upon that idea from earlier today, because right now we are on that kick for authentic marketing magic. Get that ebook. The link is below. It's free right now for you. This is November 2018. It will not be free forever. It will not be available like that forever. You'll have to like buy it for a nominal fee on Amazon. And so we've been talking about authentic marketing magic. Part of being authentic is being real with ourselves. What are the excuses that we're telling ourselves about why we can't? You know, everybody has laundry and dishes and has to work out. Hello. Has to work out. You might have kids, you've got a job. You don't have a job and you need money immediately. I meet so many people who try to skip that step. They're like, they're just so worried. They're like, we got to get this money rolling in right now. I get that. Money's important. You got to live. Your lights got to be on. You need to eat. You need gas in your car. You got to go places to meet people. I understand. But first things first, don't just say money, crank it out. Where is it coming from? How are we getting there? You need a plan. You need to know exactly how you're going to go from A to B. You can't just say, monetize this immediately, because it's not going to happen like that. Do the steps. Do you know your audience yet? Do you know how you're going to reach them? Do you even know if they like your stuff? Do you know that? They could hate your stuff. You don't even know. If you've been wondering why nobody's responding to what you put out there on social media or email or whatever, it could be that you need to reevaluate how you're packaging what you've got. Or is the core of what you've got right now even good? Is it good enough? Is it resonating? Will it resonate enough with the people that you say you feel need your product or service? Is it going to resonate enough with where they are in their life? Are you using the right words? Are you using the right tone? There's so many things, so don't say that you've done everything in the world and you don't know why you don't have sales coming in. Have you tried everything? No. Pretty certain you haven't. So, if sales is your number one problem, you need money in the door, you got to take the time to think through Authentic Marketing Magic, get the ebook, ask your questions. I want to know them. And that's it for today. All right. So thanks so much for coming out. And again, I don't always show up in my workout clothes, but sometimes I do, because it just goes down like that in the entrepreneurial world. So this is a part of me getting it all into. I'm telling you all this. I'm also talking to myself with some things, because we all have that talk in our heads that we think we're not good enough, right? On some level, some form of doubt creeps in, and it tells us, maybe not this time. Maybe not this time. We'll wait. So much more to come on this. But that's a long way to say, do not let negative self-talk, doubt, analysis paralysis, all those things get in the way of you doing the things that you said back in the beginning when you're thinking through your goals and priorities were the most important for you with regards to your business, but also your life. Okay? Think about that. Let me know your thoughts. And cheers. Mwah. See you next time. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Button below. And if you click the little bell, that means you'll get notifications every time one of these videos pops up. Also, don't forget to find our podcast. It's on iTunes, wherever else you get your podcast, okay? And also on our website, theadsagency.co. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. We just hit 8,500 on Twitter. Yay! Okay, so thank you to everyone who's following us on Twitter. That's for my personal, because I've been there on Twitter forever, since it probably started. Miss ADS08 just hit 8,500. You can also follow the ADS Agency, because we want the ADS Agency to get to 8,500 too. All right. Cheers, people. Love you much, and see you next time. Mwah.